Familiar with the sounds? These foods? Mukbang has become a huge trend since 2015. In every mukbang video, people push their limits to human food consumption.
10-minute, 10,000 calorie.
Most mukbangers are famous YouTubers with millions of subscribers. It is more than eating, it is a business. When they are happily enjoying the food, they actually cover up the disgusting part of mukbang. Welcome to InnoTalk, a talk about whatever I found is interesting. Today we're going to talk about the dark side of mukbangers' success. Stay until the end as I'm gonna reveal the self-destruction stories of mukbangers.
I used to be so attractive.
And their cheating rumor. Make sure to subscribe, click the notification bell, and smash the like button. The general idea of mukbang. Mukbang is a word that combines the Korean word for eat, mukda, with the word for broadcast, pangsong. The first broadcast channel for mukbang is not YouTube but a Korean channel called Africa TV. Mukbangers swallow amounts of food in front of the camera. The food is usually high in fat and sugar, like pizza, cheeseburgers, instant noodles, cakes, ice cream, chocolates, candies, or live octopus. They consume over 10,000 calories in just one setting. That is roughly the amount of calories an adult should eat over 5 to 8 days. I don't know how they do it. Would their stomach explode? Would they die by stuffing the body with food? But who cares? With one single video, they can garner over 50 million views. No kidding, that is roughly 100k revenue. Do they make banks? Absolutely. Do they need to pay the price? For sure. The death cases of mukbangers. You think they get paid to eat, but I would say mukbangers eat themselves to death. It is not surprising to know that consuming a lot of high-calorie and fatty food would cause early death. A 30-year-old Chinese mukbanger called Wang was taken to hospital immediately when he was about to eat a large bowl of meat in his mukbang livestream. After 7 days of emergency treatment, he died of cerebral bleed, high blood pressure, and lupus. According to his wife, Wang gained 40 kilograms in just 6 months. Shen Yishun, another very popular Chinese mukbanger, who was only 19 years old, died after suffering a cerebral hemorrhage. The news of his death was spread around after his social media platform had been quiet for over a week. Overeating unhealthy food as a means to gain popularity is like a time bomb waiting to explode. You never know when it will cost you your life. Mukbangers think they broadcast to make money. I think they just beg for death. Bad for mukbangers. You may argue that some are really pro-eaters, like Zach Choi, Eric Lampkin, and Matt Stoney.
So this is the challenge right here, 45 bucks at a pocky.
They definitely plan out to do their binging in order to stay in shape. Like Buns, a Korean mukbanger. He needed to exercise 6 to 8 hours every day. Even if he finished video recording at 2 a.m., he still needed to work out immediately. Thanks to his gene, he can maintain good shape around the year. But not every mukbangers are good with this business. Ex-mukbanger Miss Mina revealed the behind-the-scenes which no mukbangers would talk about. She has filmed 45 mukbang videos alongside her travel vlog. But after the mukbang, she developed a fever, headache, and was sick for 2 weeks after consuming crazy amounts of food.
I have to say there's nothing more important than health.
She found her immune system was weakened. She also had experience of losing appetite and insomnia.
There are nights I could not fall asleep because I was just so full.
It is good that she stopped, because it is really absurd that humans eat to become sick, but not to receive proper nutrition. The disgusting fact of mukbang, sad and disturbing at the same time. I know this may sound uncultured to some of you, but I really just can't stand how many people actually find mukbang entertaining or satisfying. I think it is disgusting. Mukbang devalues the real enjoyment of food. You are not a human anymore. You just pick out before the camera, smashing down the junk. Mukbangers only pay the way for self-destruction. One example is Nikocado Avocado. He was a slim vegan in 2016. After he discovered the mukbang goldmine, he pursued to be a mukbanger, but things just go even more disturbing and disgusting. He weighed 140 pounds in 2016, while now clocked up to 350 pounds. The first video on his YouTube channel looks like a normal person.
And so when they give you these cheeseburgers from Five Guys, they cook it and fry it in peanut oil.
Talking like an adult. But now, it seems going back to a man-child. He was calm and had a clear mind.
You're having problems, if anything, you know, I've been in your shoes.
Now, he was unstable.
I used to be so attractive.
Get out of my way.
Since Nikocado was adopted, he always acted out and wanted the spotlight. He was in and out of therapy since 5 years old. As a preteen, he was diagnosed with ADD and OCD. By looking at his recent videos, you can see making mukbang videos only worsens his mental conditions.
I want to break these chopsticks. I want to break them. I want to go pow, 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 pow.
More drama, more disturbing conversations.
I have no more neck. Oh.
Junk food has made me crazy. I have episodes of manic where like everything seems really hard for me. The YouTuber told Trisha Paytas, "I'm like a tornado." Nikocado also said that he's always been dramatic and chooses to take advantage of his low moments for YouTube success. He went on to acknowledge in a podcast that his emotionally turbulent videos generate the highest number of views. This is disgusting. We viewers are being manipulated by his emotions, and those dramas just come from the food consumption in his mukbang videos. I'm just like, well, f it. Everyone already hates me, or I'm already dramatic. Let me just grab the camera and film it, he explained. The food can ease his emotional breakdown. And what really makes me sad is when I look at him filming himself playing violin at the very beginning, that was his passion and gifting. He had wanted to be a musician, but he lost himself in the process. I believe the mukbang styles just ruined his life further.
Look at me. I don't know what to do about this weight. I can't even cover it up.
His videos simply show a story of self-destruction. The dark success of mukbang industry, harmful for viewers as well. The dark success of mukbang not only destroys mukbangers' mental and physical health, it also does harm to viewers. Watching people eating large amounts of food could portray massive binge eating like normal behavior when it really is not. It could also promote problematic eating practices for those who are already experiencing eating disorders. Cheating for mukbang success, a rumor around Eat with Boki. Mukbang used to be cute on Africa TV and broadcast only normal people eating a normal portion of food, while talking about their daily lives and interacting with viewers. But now it is a wasteful and disgusting business. One mukbanger, Eat with Boki, who was even suspect to spit out food and was not able to finish all of them. Many of her watchers have now turned on commenting on her videos with timestamps to point out the edited portions. They have deduced that she uses a secret signal, holding up one finger to indicate a stopping point for editing to the next clip. If this is true, it is very dishonest. But what's the point of eating like this and running business with rumor? Shouldn't we earn with integrity? Plus, the amount of food in mukbang video can easily feed 4 to 5 families. When millions are starving to death, the mukbangers are chunking down the food for attention and money. In 2020, China's President Xi Jinping can't tolerate it anymore. He called on everyone to fight against food waste and stay alert with food security. Since then, China internet watchdogs started to clamp down Chinese mukbangers. Social media companies also took action. Anyone searching for terms such as eating show or eating live stream is now being served with warning notices. Mukbang was once a nice thing for lonely single people in South Korea. I think that's fine, but seeing fetish people swallowing food like this is disgusting. Mukbangers are milking the fetish part and calling mukbang. Worse when they get ASMR on it. but it is only another kind of porn which only, in my opinion, does more harm than good. I'm sorry, but I just don't like the idea of watching someone shoving pounds of food inside in order to get money. It is simply unethical in many ways. Thanks for watching this video. Comment your thoughts below about mukbang. Subscribe, click the notification bell, and like the video. See you next time. Bye.